Hey everyone, welcome to episode number 6 here on Worldwide Geocaching Podcast, brought to you by My Podcast Radio. I'm your host, HikerJames52
and CrazyCritter66
from the studio in Naples, Golden Gate, Florida, Sunshine State. Grab your favorite beverage and enjoy our episode. Oh, you might as well do some little maintenance on some of your caches you got sitting around too, because that'll keep you busy doing something while you're listening to us.
Okay.
All right. We went geocaching over the weekend. Again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did. And we ran into a little snag. First of all, I'm glad we're doing this podcast now because I am on my last cup of coffee.
Oh no, save us all.
No, I didn't quit.
Ah.
My coffee pot did.
Well, that poor coffee pot. We'll have to give it a good burial.
Send me a message if you got an extra coffee pot. I'll give you my address. You can mail it to me.
Please do, because without his caffeine, he'll drive me crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. I already am crazy.
Oh, yeah, a crazy critter.
Yeah, can't be much worse.
Oh, somehow we'll get by. I'll probably have to go get me another one. So, or else go out and look for my percolator. Do it the old-fashioned way. So anyway, we went geocaching. What, Saturday? Was it Saturday?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I tell you, I've been retired now for 5 years, and we still look forward to the weekends.
It's the only time we get to get out and do anything.
But we got, I don't know how many we had to start with, 8 or something like that we had on. Well, we had 25 on our list.
Well, yeah, but it was getting kind of late. We had to come home.
Yeah. We don't really get a early start on it out here, but when we got to the 6th one, it was already almost 4 o'clock, and our kitty critters at home was probably getting hungry.
Oh, we can't starve our poor cats.
No, we had to come home, feed them. Well, we wasn't even hungry. We was just scooting along.
Yeah, we were really good.
Yeah, but then the kitty critters, we'll call them kitty critters now,
yeah,
because of Crazy Critter.
Yeah. Crazy Critters kitties.
Can't call them Hiker James critters because there's only 2 of them that's mine that'll actually,
Daddy's girls.
Yeah, Daddy's girl. They all 4 females, but 2 of them's attracted to me and 2 of them's attracted to Tina. And yeah, it's kind of fun what they'll do. We've had them for 8 years? We had one for about 3, but the rest of them we've had almost 8 years.
Close.
The one that you had,
she's 11.
11 years old. Yeah. So they're family. They don't eat off the table though. They will not. If we get up and go in the other room, they will not get on the table and eat anything. And I think that's about the best pet you can have.
They're good cats.
Yeah. Okay, so now we talked about crazy critters. We ran into a little snag here on our geocaching, and what was that one? Rest a while. This oh man, this thing was at the hospital, and the ground zero took us right to ground zero. I mean, it was there, and we could not find it anywhere.
Not for lack of trying.
How long did we try? Half an hour, maybe?
Yeah,
more?
About half an hour.
And then we seen somebody that had put a post on it saying, here's the coordinates that'll get you closer to it.
Sure did,
I tell you, don't use your map on the phone unless you use the N and the W, because I just punched in the 26 and the 081 as the coordinates, and then, and it brought me up. I couldn't even read the map. It was in Chinese or something.
We're in Naples. China don't work for us. Geocache would be too far.
That's the hard way of doing it. I don't know. But we gave up on it because we were getting tired. And I wanted to get one more before we... Well, actually, we got 2 more, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we went and got 2 more after that. There's another one there at the hospital. clear in the back in the parking area for employees only. And this parking lot looked like Walmart parking lot. That's how
very big.
Yeah, that's how big it was. Well, we went clear as far to the back as we can get because we, our GPS telling us we getting closer to the cache. And out of all that parking lot was almost empty. There was a guy sitting in his truck, 3-4 spaces from where the cache was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he was there.
I don't either.
He was sitting there reading a book or texting on his phone or something, and I thought, well, we're going to go ahead and get it. So we're looking around for it. It happened to be under a rock, but when we pulled up to that parking spot, it showed that we was 20 feet from it. And I thought, wow, it's got to be right here. And Crazy Critter was walking around. We was walking towards the ground zero. And it said I was 8 feet from it. But there wasn't nothing out there but grass.
Mm-hmm.
But my GPS on my phone, it was off by about 8 feet all day.
It was.
I don't know. There's nothing you can do about it. It's overcast or something. But anyway, tell them what you found.
A little bitty pair of sunglasses that was supposed to be glued on the top of this little pill bottle. And it was just laying out on the ground all by itself.
There you go.
So see, we knew it was close.
Yeah. So we looked around the rock, and sure enough, it was up under the rock, under a little, crevice of the rock.
Right.
Up underneath there. And we took it out, and we got the logbook out, and I kept looking up at this guy, and he didn't seem to be bothered by us being there.
He never paid attention.
Yeah.
Don't know what he was doing, but he never paid attention to what we were doing.
So we're glad that we didn't have to put up with explaining what we was doing under that rock.
That looked kind of funny.
Yeah.
Tell him about the one that was your fault.
My fault?
Your fault.
I got a point for it.
Your fault, because when you're looking up the coordinates, you should go to it first to see if it's a premium member only cache.
I'm a premium member, but Crazy Critter's not.
I signed the log and come back home and tried to log it, and it says premium member only.
Yeah.
So I found one I couldn't even log. Your fault.
But I told you, like I said, we're going to leave it like it is, and we're going to send off for one of the 3-month premium memberships, where it's only cost $9.95.
Then I can backlog it, and dadgum, I can add it to my finds.
Yeah, you sure can. And that was a good one, too.
It was.
That was the
one in a little pipe that had a chain on it, and the little
PVC pipe.
Yeah, it was a PVC pipe. It had a little chain connected with the little tube in it.
And the chain was dropped down in there, and you could just, 2 inches or maybe an inch from the top of the tube is where you could reach in there and grab that chain.
Yep.
I thought you found a necklace. But see, I seen the thing there, and I'm thinking, if I had my flashlight, I'd look in that.
And I just reached in there and grabbed it.
And the thing is, it was at the IHOP. Was it?
Yes, it was IHOP.
IHOP. And in the back, and the first thing we seen was all cars would be towed away.
Shame on us. We parked in a towaway zone.
Yeah, Crazy Critter says, well, we can't park here. I said, yes, we can. I says, we're gonna eat here. I said, after we find this geocache.
I said, good, because I'm hungry.
Well, anyway, we found that one, and that was a nice one.
I like that one.
And then after we got done with that, we went and got in the car, and we forgot all about eating.
No, we didn't forget.
But as soon as we started walking across the parking lot back to the car, from their dumpster and their gas lines and their water lines and all that stuff was right there where that cache was.
One of the employees came out the back door.
Yeah, had a bag of garbage. He was going to throw it in the dumpster. I said, whoa. I said, we barely got by that one. What was some more that was... Oh, what about that one that was in that little dip thing that says could be wet when it rains?
Oh!
Or, well, not wet, but could be, you might have to wear boots.
Yeah, it had that little, oh wow, what would you call that? It was a pole with a strip on it that shows how much rain they might have. What up, like 18 inches or something?
No, it was more like 3 feet.
Oh, well, yeah, I
it
did
was
go up to
measured in
3
inches.
feet, so that tells you it can get pretty wet down in there.
Yeah. So we looked, and my GPS was throwing it off again. And I was walking, and finally it said I was, I don't know, a couple feet from it. And I stopped, and I turned around, and it jumped up and said I was 12 feet away from it, the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I look, and I'm walking, and I'm looking down on the ground and everything. Crazy Critter says,
Hey, come over here for a minute. So he walks over. Well, didn't do no good to look on the ground. It was eye level with me, so it was about 5'4", up on our tree.
in the open.
In the open, nothing around it, no leaves, no limbs, no nothing, just wide open.
Yeah. It was camouflage.
Too obvious.
Yeah.
That's it. You have to remember, it can be very obvious. The more obvious it is, though, for some reason, people don't see it. But I happened to look up and noticed it.
But you're talking about when back there at the IHOP where the sign says the no parking tollway zone and all this. That's not the only one we ran into. The employee parking lot says employees only at the hospital.
At the hospital, and you parked in the employee only. And I kept thinking, let's get out of here before anybody comes up and says, what you doing?
So what do you do? You know, I mean, a lot of these geocaches, I know a lot of geocaches out there have not got permission to be there.
Well, we ran onto that one road that said no trespassing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, okay, let's not get caught out here.
Yeah.
But the geocacher's right there as you go past that sign.
Yeah. It's private road.
Mm-hmm.
No trespassing. All
Right.
So, but like I told Crazy Critter, you know, we live on a road that says private road.
Yeah, we do.
But we don't, people go down it.
You can't stop them from going down it. They might be visiting somebody.
Yeah. And there's a whole line of parking.
Oh, there had to have been 20 of them parking concrete things
you pull up.
Yeah, we know what we're talking about.
Yeah. See this? This is what it will look like.
Yeah, and people can't see you doing that.
It was like last week on the show, I was explaining what this one...
How big something was.
And I says, it's like this long, and then when we got done with the show, that's when she told me, hey, you know...
Yeah, I look at him and say, you do realize people can't see how big it is through the radio.
So we edited that part out of it, so... if anybody listened to it last week, it was about 10 inches long.
There you go.
Anyway, we're trying to strike up, getting some people on here to talk about their adventures of geocaching.
Right.
Where are you guys at? Come on.
Anybody.
Yeah, just give us a holler. Send us an email at mypodcastradio2018@gmail.com, or send us a message to our My Podcast Radio Facebook page at facebook.com/mypodcastradio. Another way, you could even call us. We like talking. So, yeah.
I'd even sing for them if I sounded better.
Oh man, we're not going to get into that. We was making up songs the other day about geocaching, and I'm telling you, we're going to keep our day job.
Yes, we will. We're no singers.
I get paid better at being retired than I would at singing. So anyway, the phone number you can call is 239-285-1574. It's a family-friendly radio.
Uh-huh.
Got any kids? You take them geocaching? Let's hear from you. Let's hear how excited they are. Let's hear what they think about geocaching. Be on the radio with them. It's no big deal to just call. If you call, we've got a number that if you want to be on the radio, we have a number for you to call that takes you into a conference call with us, and we record it from there. It's just like a phone conversation.
It sure is.
We've had a few people doing it, and it comes out real good. And then if you mess up, don't worry about it. We can edit it. I mean, we edit this one every week.
We have to.
Yeah. You want to hear some of bloopers we have on here.
Oops.
Yeah. Every once in a while, we'll throw all them bloopers on the end of a show, so you can hear what the kind of bloopers we have.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What else did we do? That was all the information on how to get a hold of us. Yeah, we got a new episode, a new podcast out. It's called Geocaching USA. No, let me think. Geocaching. No.
Come on.
I'm going to leave this one in there. I'm going to cut this one out. It's called Anywhere USA Geocaching. It used to be Midwest Ohio Geocaching when we lived in Ohio. Well, we've been down here in Florida now for 5 years. And I'm thinking, well, it's time to maybe broaden the range of members. Because a lot of people say, well, that's an Ohio that I can't join that group. What are we going to talk about?
Mm-hmm.
So, and if I put it up as a Florida geocaching page, then only people are going to think that they should be on there as people from Florida. So I put Anywhere USA Geocaching. Aha, I got it right.
All right.
So that way anybody can join that. And I'll tell you where you can find that at. It's free, yeah, free. It's free and always will be. Of course, it's a Facebook group page. And you can get to that one by, or going to, facebook.com/groups/Anywhere USA Geocaching.
Okay.
Yeah, join it. Hey, we want to hear from people in different parts of the country, different parts of the world, different parts. As long as you speak English on there, and I can't understand some of them other languages. I think English is my major language.
It's your only language.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh.
It's my only language.
Sometimes I have a little French in there.
Well, I know a couple Spanish words, but they're not very nice, so I won't say them either.
Okay. Let's see. I gave you the address to... We're just doing addresses and stuff today, sounds like. I also have a Worldwide Geocaching Podcast group page. And if you want to join that, go to facebook.com/groups/geocaching podcast. You'll find us there. I think that's enough that we can live with that many pages.
You think?
I don't know. Maybe I'll start another one.
Ooh.
That's that. So I'm done giving out phone numbers and addresses. If you want to know anything, and like I say, you can if you like to type and you want to type out your story. That's going to be short because I don't know. I wouldn't want to type very long. I'd rather talk on the telephone than like text or something. So I know a lot of people that would like to write. It's like I know a few writers that write books, and they'll sit there and type to me all night long, and I'm just not into that. And it seems like when I call them people, they don't talk very long.
That's because they're writers. They like to write.
Yeah. It's in the blood. What else we got going on here?
I don't know.
What else did we do this weekend?
Not much.
That was Rock My Lake is where that one was, where you found those little sunglasses on there. Oh, Sand Spur Log. Oh. That's the one that was on that road that says private road, no trespassing, keep out, and all this stuff. You go to jail, son, what.
Yeah.
But we wandered around, and my GPS was way off that day too, or for that one. It would say, go toward the east, 12 feet. So it started out when we got to the woods. 12 feet this way. Okay, so I walked 12 feet that way, and I turned around to look, and it says 10 feet the other way. Okay, so I went 10 feet the other way, and I stopped, and I'm looking around, and I look at my GPS again, and it says 8 feet the other way. I went the other way and turned around, and it says 16 feet the other way. Wow, what's going on here? We about gave up on that one because we was both looking in two different places, and I just happened to look down, And we know of the guy that hides these.
I didn't know it was him. That's why I never thought to look there.
He calls it nano, but it's in a large container.
It definitely was.
It was a stump. It looked like somebody had cut a tree down and left a stump. Oh, it was about this tall.
Again, they can't see you through the radio.
8 inches tall.
There you go.
And about this big around. I'd say that was about 6 inch diameter.
Yeah.
But it just looked like it was on a little angle, you know, like somebody had just cut the tree down and left the log there, or the stump. And I'm thinking, yeah, I know this guy, how he hides stuff. So I reach down there and I wiggle it and it's loose. I flip it upside down and sure enough, he likes drilling holes in these stumps and putting the there was a nano. No, it was a
bison tube.
Bison tube.
Mm-hmm.
He'd drill a hole in it and put that bison tube down in there, and then he'd have a little, I don't know what you call it, a little plastic coin or some kind, you know, like whatever, and he would put one screw in it to where you could turn it
either way to uncover the hole.
Yeah. But the more we're looking at the different people hiding things down here, the more we're understanding how they hide them.
Mm-hmm. We're learning.
Yeah.
Still. Learn something new every day.
You know, we've been doing this since 2011, and it's still...
You still find new things that you never expect.
Yeah. And that one we've went to look for twice now, and we still can't find that. And I'm thinking about going back to that again.
The one by the construction site?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We have to go back to that one.
Because people are still finding it.
And we still have to go back and look then.
Anyway, there we are. You know, just getting along pretty good with this geocaching stuff. The farthest we went was 35 miles. We're working our way around a 35-mile radius. And that's keeping us busy.
Mm-hmm.
And the last ones that we did this weekend, they was only, what was it?
Like 7-8 miles?
Yeah. But one direction.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing a whole round radius of that.
No.
But every weekend we go a different direction. We just put them on our list. You can add these geocaches to a list, and then if you got the phone app for geocaching.com, it'll show up on your phone when you get ready to go out there to look. You just hit the list, and then hit whichever one you want to go to. List it as I got mine listed as the nearest to me first.
Right.
So after we find one, I just go down to the next one and hit that, and it's got your hints, it's got your descriptions, it's got quite a few comments that people left that's found it before, and it will. Well, that one it didn't. It said I was a ground zero, and it was turned all the way down to 0. All right, and we were still what? That was when it changed and said it was 18 feet the other way.
Right.
But you gotta expect that, you know, even with a good GPS, the satellites are not working in the same area that you are, and one satellite goes out of range before another one gets to it. No, you know, you got a lot of things, so you gotta have at least 3 satellites beaming down on your GPS before it'll work accurate. So
well, then you got tree coverage and overcast that kind of affects it too.
Yeah, and it's no good under bridges.
No. No.
It works in a car.
Yeah, it does that.
I don't understand that. Well, the windows, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. So anyway, we're not going to be on here too much today. Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
We like to talk, but sometimes we run out of things to talk about. That's why we want to find somebody to call us, contact us, email us, whatever, and give us something to talk about. Wow, come on, people, you can't.
And here it goes. Where, oh, where are you tonight? Why did you leave us here all alone? We need your stories to get a little bit of help. And I promise, if you send us your stories, I know I'm tone deaf and I know I can't sing very well. I won't ever sing again.
There you go. Promise.
Send them stories because I don't want to sing anymore.
Yeah, you want to hear this every week? Come on.
No.
I tell you what we're going to do. Next month, everybody that sends us a story, we're going to send them a gift.
Are we now?
Yeah. We're going to send them some kind of little geocaching trinket or something.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll have plenty left over.
Yeah, the way people are calling in and writing us here.
Give us about a month, and we're going to start that.
About a month?
I was going to try to figure out how to do a giveaway. Well, this is a good way to give a giveaway. You send us your story, you call and be on the radio or anything to where we have at least a 10-minute or more conversation. We'll send you a gift.
Okay, now if I can get on here and sing and embarrass myself, then you have nothing to be embarrassed about. Call in. You got to do better than me singing.
Yeah. I speak lately because I have to
live with me.
Live with her.
But hey, you love me.
Give a shout out to Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul. What's going on over in the UK?
I don't know if Ken ever listens or not anymore, but if he does, hey.
Yeah, I don't know. Ken, hey, what's up, guy? Wow, I don't really know anybody else. Most people that we are friends with on geocaching.com are, well, your daughter and her guy, and I don't know.
Yeah, they don't go very, very often anymore.
Moral Mushroom Girl. I'm trying to get her on the radio. I don't know if I'm going to make it or not. I wanted to get her on here and talk about the trip they made where they hit every state in the United States on a road trip.
That's a lot of states.
Yeah.
How long was the road trip?
I don't know for sure, but I know the way it's mapped out as the shortest route to cover all the states. It takes, what was it, 7 days, something like that? Yeah. Yeah.
Not as long as I thought.
But I think that's just driving.
Well, yeah.
I mean, if you just get in your car and go and go and go.
But you'd have to stop and eat and maybe sleep.
Well, yeah,
and,
there was, I don't know, maybe 4 people that went. I don't know for sure. That's why I want to get her on here. Yeah. Yeah, because it was interesting because, wow, you hit every state in the United States in one road trip. And then I'm assuming that they got a motel at night.
Yeah, they'd have to.
So there you're cutting down your time. And if I was going to travel like that, I want to see everything in the daytime too. I wouldn't want to drive all night to get somewhere and miss out on some stuff. But I was looking at her souvenirs, and I wanted to make sure that they did all 48 because I wasn't really sure about that either.
Right.
I counted 49. Well, she's never been to Hawaii or Alaska geocaching. The only thing I can figure out is that District of Columbia. See, that's not a state, but it's a what? I don't know.
I wouldn't know.
A lot of people call District of Columbia separate.
Yeah. I don't know how that'd work out.
So I think that's where the 49 came from. But she
be.
got 3, I think maybe 4 in Canada.
Really?
While he was up in New York, they jumped over in Canada. While he was up in Oregon and Washington, they jumped up in Canada and grabbed a couple. The 3 or 4 different provinces in Canada they got. So I'm trying my best to get her on here to talk about that because I know that'd be interesting. What else we got?
That's all I can think
Oh, let's
of.
talk about the other one that was in that lowland there that we was going to look at. It was a pill bottle too, but it was in a fork of a tree.
Oh, the one that was full of big ants.
Man, there was ants on it, so I kind of knocked it against the tree, knocked them off, and a couple of them started running up my arm, and I knocked them off. I hate getting bit by them little ants. Man, they swell up. But anyway, I took the cap off, and they was just swarming in there.
Yep, they flooded out the top.
So I beat that thing up against the tree a few more times and get them out. And when we got the log sign, I put it back. I looked, and the bottom of that pill bottle had, not the bottom of the side of it, toward the bottom, had a little hole in it. Wow, it wasn't no bigger than a pencil lead, big around, where people was scooting that down into the tree to get it to stay, and it rubbed a hole in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't have any glue, so I left a note and told them that, I carry everything I need in case I need to do a quick maintenance on somebody. But I didn't have no crazy glue or no Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue is real good. You get Gorilla Glue, and it works for plastic, wood, metal, anything. You know, try it. It's in you can get it in a little tube like a toothpaste.
Ah,
it comes in a tube.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it's got a little spout. It's got a little, you unscrew the cap and it comes out pretty easy.
Boy, look at the snout on that glue.
It's not snout. Snout. Looks like snot when it comes out.
Okay, then. I think you need your coffee.
But if I'd have took that and just put a drop of glue on that hole and it stayed there, maybe, well, I wouldn't even have to stay there. All I had to do is put it up toward the top of where I laid it in the tree.
Right.
Have it pointing up away from the tree. It would have dried.
Yeah, before the next person found it.
So, I got to get me some. I got some here at the house. That don't do me no good when I go out there.
Put it in your bag.
Yeah, I need to, because sometimes, you get somebody that's got one that's magnetic that they've made and the magnet's missing and it's laying on the ground.
Seen that a couple times.
I carry magnets.
Yeah.
I got them little, they're not square, they're rectangle. No, not rectangle. What do you call them? They're like...
I'm thinking of little round magnets.
This long and this big a square. Yeah, help me out. Somebody tell me.
Like a refrigerator magnet? We got the round magnets.
No, them's... Yeah, we got the round ones, but the ones that I use, like for my cover plates, they're about half an inch long and about an eighth of an inch square.
Okay.
I don't know.
Forget it.
I've been out of school a long time. I know what a triangle is and a circle and...
Rectangle?
Rectangle. That might be... Anyway. We carry a lot of stuff. And you got it in a bag, a little carry bag. And we could carry it anywhere we go. It's not really heavy. It's just got a lot of stuff in it. Extra bottles in case the bottles tore up completely or whatever. Extra little bags to put the
logs in.
And it's just, fun. Fun. I used to have camouflage tape. I didn't have no camel tape. I don't think they sell camel tape.
Camel?
Yeah.
Camel. Oh, no, I don't think they got gorilla and duck, actually duck tape.
Yeah, but camouflage tape. What I used to carry, but oh wow, that stuff expensive. 3 times as much as duct tape, and it's you get about a third of it in a roll.
Yeah.
But it comes in handy. I mean, usually you only need a few little pieces to patch somebody's up. Another thing I want to run through real quick. You guys are buying these pencils, these little short pencils, like 3 inch long.
Oh, yeah.
And putting them in the pill bottles. How much you paying for them things? What does it say? Geocaching.com on it? Hey, go to Walmart or whatever store you buy cheap stuff at. A dollar store, don't matter. But you usually get a box of pencils, like 24 pencils for $1.50. You take that and you take a little small saw, a little hacksaw, like it will work good.
Right.
And you saw the metal eraser off. Then you saw the pencil in half.
Mm-hmm.
Then you sharpen one end of each one of them, and you got 48 pencils for $1.50.
Right. Good way to do it.
You can buy a pencil sharpener for 99 cents. One of the little hand sharpeners. Just sit there and sharpen pencils while you're listening to our podcast.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Well, everybody got done with their maintenance. Everybody got caught up now. You got something fixed, ready to go back out there. Send it out there. Hey, not tonight, though. It's a little dark out there if you listen to it at night. But if you listen to it in the daytime, go ahead and shoot on out there. We're done with the radio show right for today. We're going to be back next week. Don't forget, listen, Thursdays, we got the Geocaching Throwback Thursday. Did I tell them about that yet?
I believe you have, because you already put an episode up.
Okay, you can catch it right off of my podcast radio, Spreaker.com/user/worldwide geocaching podcast. You go to that and you look down underneath the microphone. You see profile, episodes, shows, followers, following. If you go to shows, you click on shows, and it'll have both shows on there. Geocaching Throwback Thursday and this one, Worldwide Geocaching Podcast. You click on one of them and it'll take you to the page where you can listen to all the episodes that be listed right there on that page. Check it out. Let me know what you think of that. We're going to do that. We're starting back in 2011. We're putting shows on there that we started out with back in the day. The addresses and phone numbers and ads and things like that, I'm trying to edit them out and make it still sound good. But if you hear an ad or if you hear a phone number or an address or something on there, or if you hear about get a free gift if you call in, it's not going to work.
They're all old.
Yeah, they're archived. And we're just playing them over just for listening. So we're going to get off of here. Hope everybody has a great week and grab a bunch of them geocaches. Get them numbers to go up. So until next week, this is HikerJames52
and CrazyCritter66.
And they always say, keep on cashing.
See ya.
See ya.